Welcome to Tennis Presso Journal, your updated tennis GOAT debate.
So here we are. We're talking about the GOATs versus the favorites. They are two different things. One thing is that you have the greatest player of all time. The other thing is your favorite player. They're not the same thing, and they are not meant to be the same thing. You can have your own opinions, but the GOAT is universal. So there's no such a thing as my GOAT. My GOAT is another thing. It's a maggot, actually. So there's no this kind of a my GOAT. No. The GOAT is the GOAT. Your favorite is your favorite. My favorite player, my favorite, not your GOAT. You don't have your GOAT, my GOAT. No, it is the GOAT. The GOAT. You can like one player, you can hate the other one, you can have one style that you prefer, but the best tennis player, according to the criteria, is very objective. You set out the criteria, and then based on that criteria, you have the greatest of all time. Not the opposite. Not the opposite. Oh, I like this player, so I'm gonna pick this and that criteria so that he can be. No, that's wrong. That's basically wrong. So GOAT is not a fave. Let us be very, very clear. GOAT is a objective and personal concept, not subjective and personal. Very important to keep that in mind. So the greatness criteria in tennis. So tennis, we have many possible, an infinite number of metrics and criteria that we can use, but are basically three pillars. A player needs to win a match in order to win a tournament, in order to be the best. So that's the order. You have using here Kenneth Waltz and his whole vision of the man's state and war. We do have these the personal level, the people that conduct a state, the actions. You do have the entire state, which is a country, nation that's going to engage in foreign relations and stuff. And we do have the system, the whole system, the wars, the treaties, the cooperation, the broad system that in which each country is engaged on. We can have those three dimensions in things as well. For that, we need to pick the player that is going to win matches. So the matches, he's going to go out there on a court. He's going to play against someone, and he's going to beat that one. So here's the first image. The second image is the tournament. He's there for a week or 2 weeks. He's going to fight as many matches as he can. And then in the end, he's going to come out with the victory. If he's successful, he's going to win all the matches and become the champion. And you have that over a period of time, a certain period of time. In tennis, we have rankings that are based on 52 weeks, which are equivalent to 1 year. So the yearly rankings are our basic measurement of who is the best. Whenever we talk about the tennis, the guy won the tournament, the other one the other tournament, but who is the best? Here's what rankings are made for. And so you have it. So under those three different criteria, we have matches being translated into rivalries, head-to-head. We have rankings being translated into the ATP rankings, and eventually in other concepts and magazines, rankings and experts rankings, especially previously to Open Era. And we have titles as Grand Slams or majors, because at the time that you didn't have Grand Slams, you had championships or Pro Slams, but you also had big titles, most important titles in sport, or all titles that you have won. So that's the logic. And on rivalries, of course, you also have the winning percentage. So those are the three pillars. And we do have a set of concepts that are not tennis criteria that I'm going to be talking in a very few minutes.